So, what we're going to do is we're going to work a kick counter or kick defense that results in a sweep. This comes from Muay Thai, but it's very good for MMA because you tend to, in Muay Thai you just dump someone on the floor, you get a good score, judges like it, and you stand back up. In MMA it can drastically change the course of a round if you get someone on the floor and you manage to hold them and pin them there. Like in my first Bellator fight, the first round went kind of bad for me. I lost a lot of blood and I was getting, it was quite rough, but then at the start of the second round I hit this technique and then I managed to hold him down for the rest of the round off it, and I decisively win that round, and it changes the course of the fight. So, George is just going to throw a left kick. I'm just going to catch it like this. Yeah, there's a few different ways you can catch kicks. They've all got different uses. You can scoop it like this. You can catch it and parry through like this. But for whatever reason, I think the best one for the left kick is this underarm catch. So as it comes through, I take a little step off and I catch here. Yeah, I've got his heel in the palm of my hand, and I've still got my elbow tight and my hand on my head. One massive mistake that a lot of people will make when they do this is they will try and bring their arm to the kick. So say if it goes body, I'll try and bring my arm to the kick like this. The reason that's a massive mistake is because if the kick just changes its angle slightly, you're getting kicked in the face. Or if you lift it up, it'll sneak underneath. Unless you've got some really weird arms, most people's arms can cover their head and their body at the same time. Look, my elbow's on my ribs, my hand's on my head. So he throws the kick, here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it through to the other side. But as I do this, I need to get my hips out the way. I can't just try and pull his foot through my body. I'm just going to pull it through to the other side, and this actually helps load up this step as I'm going to go through the sweep. Like so. So with this, I'll just do this without George there for a second. I'm stepping, lifting his leg up higher to affect his balance, reaching across and sweeping through. It's vitally important that I lift his leg up a little bit. If I just try and do this with his leg low, you'll have good balance. George will start making your leg heavy, start hopping, and it's going to be a struggle, and then I'm going to have to start reaching over and putting myself in a bad position. I've got to keep my posture strong, and I've got to lift his leg up high. If I start lifting his leg up high, it affects his balance. And then another little detail with this, I'm not kicking his leg out. I'm not booting his leg and booting the back of his calf. All I'm doing is by lifting his leg, and pushing his upper body, I'm forcing him to hop. And I'm just doing a little foot sweep to stop the hop. Yeah. Kicks again. Up here. It doesn't have to be much. All I have to do is just you go down. But obviously full speed. Catch. And it goes down like that. Yeah. So just make sure on the upper body, you're pushing it backwards a little. You're lifting his leg. And it's just a little foot sweep on the lower body.